April 25 compared to April 24. So a lot less sales. And cars that are being bought, we've got lots of PHEVs, plug-in hybrid electric vehicles. They're the big growth area, 34% increase in that. It makes sense to me because I think that they're the best things for the job, really. Get the low CO2, but you don't get the range anxiety of the electric.
Yeah.
So I think generally the public decide what the best way forward is, and I think that's it, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose so. It's still people not looking at it in a great deal of detail because CO2 really doesn't matter. It matters now because they've made it matter. And you've also got two engines, and you've also got extra complication that you don't need. Um, and it's not making very good used cars for the future. So,
No,
uh,
it's not.
so there are downsides to it, really. But yeah, the SMMT always try and put a positive spin on this, but I don't think there is one. But yeah,
Well, I suppose the best car for the job. Really, you've got to put a caveat in that. The best car for the job, taking into account the current regulations. I mean, if it's a little petrol or diesel engine car, I don't see the problem with them. They're not killing the world, are they? Car market, yeah, it's in decline, isn't it?
it is. Yeah, that's right. You sent me a link to the fact that certain car dealers seem to be in trouble, don't they?
Serious trouble.
Yeah,
Yeah. What's the name of that? Is it Hey Car? Was it?
yeah. Hey, car, isn't it? Um,
Did you say they were set up by journalists?
no, I said
No.
journalists have gone there to do work. Uh,
Oh, right.
no, I mean we're sort of suggesting it's sort of like a Ponzi scheme really, in that it's applying sort of city wide boy approach to selling cars, which actually doesn't work at all.
Cinch.
Yeah, Cinch, that's it. Yeah, Cinch went, didn't it? But they don't make a lot of money. I mean it's the sort of money that if you were, even you working on your own, you go, well, that's a terrible profit margin. I can barely
Oh,
keep the light.
God, I,
You know,
I think their profit margin. I think their profit margin over they sold like thousands of cars, twenty
Hmm.
thousand cars or something. Their profit margin was less than 200 quid a car.
Yeah, it was something
Uh,
ridiculous, wasn't it?
That's just not
No, you
you.
can't.
You can't make any money.
No, no, that's
It's
right.
just waste of time.
Yeah.
Cars and Cinch. I thought they were all supposed to be gone bust by now.
Well, that seems to be going the way. That's what they say about Haycar, is that Haycar is not going to be around for a bit. But no, quite a few journalists went there because they were doing reviews and stuff. So there's another big site that owns Auto Express these days, or Auto
Yeah,
Express as I call it, because again, having the data and the reviews is quite a good way of getting customers in. Um, but I don't know whether it's a long-term thing because really in the old days, car magazines were very, very separate from selling cars, which is the way it should be, really.
yeah.
There shouldn't be any deep
So,
relationship there at all.
so these people that own Haycar, they also own Auto Express.
No, that's the see, it's getting very
Go on
confusing.
then. Sorry.
But whatever I told you about the other day, no, that's Carwow, isn't it? Carwow own Auto Depressed. No,
Auto Depress.
Auto Depressed. Yeah, it's Carwell stuff. Um,
Is that you being unkind about
yeah.
Auto Express?
Well, Heycar bought Honest John website. And
Really?
if yeah, that's right, a few years ago. Now, the interesting thing about that is that there was a forum on Honest John website which
Yeah.
detailed problems with DPF filters and stuff, and all the problems with Volkswagen, and all that got deleted. It got memory hold when this car dealer network bought the site. So that's the
Really
problem.
bad.
that's the problem that you have with this sort of stuff. If your relationship is too close, or if they own uh, the media, then the media can't be trusted, because there are independent people out there like us who would give an unvarnished opinion, an unbiased opinion. But people still go for the big names that they know. But I would say most of them can't really. Most journalists these days really can't be trusted, which is a shame. It's a shame
It
to
is,
say.
really. It's quite
Mm.
sad, really.
It is.
So we're never really getting we're never really getting the full story. We're getting spoon-fed and load of sales bump, really. I used to read car magazines religiously from about
Mm.
the age of 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Autocar every week for about 30 years. I stopped reading it a couple of years ago because it's not really interesting anymore.
No.
When you want to read about cars, when you're a kid, you read about cars, you want to be excited, and you want to, all the great motoring writers. They used to transport you with their words. It was fantastic. It was a
Mm.
bit of escapism. And now we're getting told about charge times and
Yeah, that's right.
fuck's sake.
Yeah. So we are the media now. So we've just got to get the message out there, and then uh, 300,000 people will watch each of our videos, and it'll be great for
Just 3,000,
300,000.
300,000 a day.
300,000 a day. Yeah, hopefully. Well, there you go.
It's a little bit depressing, really. Maybe we should start a new car magazine.
There is free car mag out there that people can see for free. There is no charge. But it's very difficult to get traction these days. People aren't interested really. They're not really bothered. So um, I
Do you
don't
know
know.
what? Having said that, I
Mm.
actually bought this
All right, yeah. That's this.
yesterday.
Yeah,
Um,
last week's issue. Yeah.
yeah, well, I bought it the other day. Um,
Well, we could hate read that if you want to, because I can go and get my copy that they still send.
the new BMW M5, which depends who you listen to, but is either getting absolutely slagged off because it weighs 2.5 tons,
Hmm.
or people seem to like it. I think the general consensus was that it's a very good car, built to regulations, but is basically flawed because of the regulations.
Yeah,
So BMW have done the best they can building a fast saloon car, but that thing is apparently, pound for pound, inflation is actually cheaper than the old M5.
yeah, it may be. Yeah,
Yeah, apparently it is. I think Mr. Metcalf put it in his what's the name thing, and yeah, I think that's where I heard it. So yeah, not everything's getting more expensive. Um,
yeah, but it's a lot less desirable. That's the thing, isn't it?
yeah, what's a 2.5 ton M5? Well, I suppose, well, we'll find out, won't we?
Mm.
You'll find out with the sales figures.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, the
yeah.
problem is that they don't look pretty anymore. So BMW stopped
Eh,
made pretty cars 25 years ago, sadly. But there you go.
yeah, they made some really pretty cars. I suppose the nicest thing you could say about the new M5 is maybe brutally handsome. That's probably about the kindest thing you could say about it. Yeah, just had something flash up on the screen. All the most important cars coming this year. I can't keep up with the amount of Chinese cars that are coming in. It
Mm.
seems like there's a new company every bloody week, let alone a new car.
Yeah. Well, that's the future. So there you go. You need to get used to it. Have you frozen, or are you're staring in awe at Chinese cars? I think you may have frozen. Bradley has frozen.
Please like and subscribe.